Team AH has contacted the feds to file a false report about me, apparently. We're going to listen to what they posted about it because they are bragging about this openly. And this, in addition to them filing false reports to the Popo, which they also posted and they also bragged about making threats with, harassing, trying to get people not to talk about things online. Yeah, they have no idea how serious the consequences to their behavior are. I initiated contact myself with the Popo and the feds. I've started talking about what exactly can be done about this. It is a Class D felony just to file the false police report on its own. You and we're going to listen to the recording. We're going to hear what they say. We're going to talk about some of the consequences. We're just getting involved in that stuff. Oh, interesting times, huh? Interesting times indeed. So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. Let's get started. This is from Twitter too. Hey, listen to this.
Hey.
I guess I forgot to text you the memo.
Now, what's interesting here, I just want to note this. There are actually multiple people involved. And one of the issues in the state that I live in, if you interfere with a business, if there is a conspiracy to try to take down a business, which this would be, trying to harass, trying to push it offline, that's another problem in and of itself. They're going to mention 3 names involved here. Plus, well, there are other names. One of these people, by the way, is an ex-felon.
The feds took the report.
He did?
Absolutely. Okay. So there is a report on file against Mario Nitrini, this guy Tug, as well as, what's his name? Paul Baresi.
They are obsessed, by the way, with everyone on that list. Paul Baresi, if you don't know who that is, he was a private investigator that was hired initially by AH to look into JD. He was supposed to go out and basically prove the claims that she was saying with other people. Well, he couldn't find that. He actually talked about the truth there. And well, somewhere along the way, the guy that's talking about this, I guess he felt slighted by something. So he decided in his mind that there's some large conspiracy about Paul Baresi. At first, he was saying that AH hired Paul Baresi to end, I'm going to say, JD. Now he's flipped the script. He wants to be one of these folks. It's all recorded, too. But he doesn't like that guy. Mario Nitrini, they hate that guy, too, because he was talking to them. And then, well, he decided, I don't want to be part of them anymore. I'm going to note everything that they discussed. You know, here's the text messages. Here's everything else that came up. So, of course, they're trying to deflect. And like I said, false reporting, that is a big deal. Continuing, and this gets much better.
There are criminal complaints filed in 2 states that are being forwarded back to the West Valley Division, hopefully by the end of day today.
Now they're talking about not 1 state, but 2 states that they have filed false police reports in. That's right, 2 different states. So they did this in Tennessee, where I live. They did this in California as well. Again, these have serious consequences to this type of behavior. Like I said, I've been exploring what Tennessee means alone. We're not even talking about calling multiple states here and doing it, calling it from another state and doing it as well. We're talking about big time issues. And again, that doesn't even involve what they did with the Fed. Continuing on.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's good too.
I'm going to send this to you. Feel free to put this on Twitter.
So they're bragging about it openly too. Hey, feel free to put this on Twitter. Now you hear this conversation. Like I said, it involves multiple conspirators in this. Again, this guy wanted to do a disclaimer. Oh, these people, they knew nothing about it. They weren't involved at all. Yeah, apparently they're very well involved in this, which is a problem for them. These are people operating under their own names too.
Okay. Do you have, Richie, because I was just talking to Christina, that portion of their interview?
Now, you'll notice that 3 people have been involved in this. You have the 2 people speaking. That includes Richie Albertini. Albertini, like I said, he is an ex-felon. He has a very colorful history. That includes calling in false reports. I mean, he's done this about politicians. He's done this about other folks. I mean, some of the recordings out there, you should listen to them. Just look up his name. I mean, they are out there. And all of these people, they've been getting together doing this stuff behind the scenes. Now, he tried to give them deniability, by the way, by saying, I'm the only one involved. But you can tell when they're talking about this, they are indeed involved. In fact, the person that's been posting about it, yeah, they're very involved. They have been neck deep in this. Back pats, they said, yeah, it's good that you're going out. It's good that you're filing it. You're involved too. Again, conspiring to take down businesses. Like I said, Tennessee, that's a problem. But let's finish this off here.
Take a look. If not, we'll do it again.
Now, I wonder, we'll do it again. You know, I'm going to go take a look at this stuff. If not, we'll do it again. Do what again exactly? I don't know, because they had redaction there. But it does make you wonder, are they talking about filing even more reports? Because these people, they're not smart at all. So if you look up the code for false police reports in the state of Tennessee, I think it's pretty cut and dry. It is unlawful for any person to initiate a report or statement to a law enforcement officer concerning an offense or incident within the officer's concern, knowing that, well, number one, the offense or incident reported did not occur, and number three, the information relating to the offense reported is false. So you have a double whammy right there for them. Number 1 and 3, baby, that hits them, and it hits them hard. And again, this is just one thing out of multiple things that they've been doing. And this is only on one state level. That doesn't involve California. It doesn't involve the feds or anything else. Now, for just that alone, we're just talking about the false report to the popo alone. Nothing else involved whatsoever. The minimum and maximum sentencing for that. Listen to this, quote, for a Class D felony, defendant with no prior criminal convictions, no aggravating or mitigating factors, the sentencing guidelines in Tennessee, they call for a prison term. That's right, this comes with jail time of no less than 2 years. Unless you can work out a deal, you're talking about minimum 2 years, maximum no more than 12 years. Plus they talk about a fine here. Now again, that's just for people that don't have any issues in their past. And like I said, the person that is initiating this stuff, somebody that has initiated other false reports as well. There are multiple recordings where they've done this before. But yeah, then you look at what the guidelines are after that for extended sentences. This stuff, it gets even more colorful. Again, we're not even talking about what they did with reaching across state lines for harassment. We're not talking about them trying to shut down businesses. We're not also talking about what happened with California, with the feds. This stuff, this is next level for them. Again, typically, I would ignore this kind of stuff. If they're just out there talking smack, doing something, I ignore it all. But they've escalated to the point that they're trying to do harm. Real harm. They want to send something there. They want to endanger families. They want to endanger kids. They've come up with some kind of insane conspiracy that they think people will listen to. Oh, they'll listen to them, right when they're pounding that gavel. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help the channel? There are links in the description. We could always use it too. Thank you. You being here, though, that is the biggest help of all. So thank you. Appreciate you. Ending here. See you soon.